Hi there, good afternoon. Okay. NF, all I have. Look, we did intro, we did mansion, all I have, going down the list. Of course, I went out of out of sequence for some of you that you wanted to listen to another track that I did. But yeah, I mean, look at me. I got 3 pages of songs here, and I just realized it's going to take me years to get through this whole thing. But I'm going to try and kind of go in sequence to try and pick up more of the storyline on this. Kind of wish I'd done that with M back when I started his stuff to dive into the older stuff, but I know that was shady days. So, but yeah, I mean, NF, yeah, it's like I could see how NF really kind of, sorry, the rain's pouring down here right now. I just decided to do some hail and rain or something for some reason. We never get rain here in California, so I should stop this and just listen to the rain. But anyways, NF, you could see the similarities of how he has really looked up to him and crafted his art form after the likeness of M. What's the best compliment is if somebody copies you in a way, right? But anyways, all I have. Okay, all right, let's go.
All I ever wanted was somebody to hear me, and all I ever wanted was somebody to feel me. And everybody wanna tell me that I'm out of my head when I'm on the mic, that's fine, but that don't scare me. It's been a long time, but I'm back now. Rap out, welcome to the rap house. Rap out where I live till I pass out. Blackout, everybody keep on wondering if I still rap now. Are you serious? Anybody out there hearing this? Yo, I came in the game as a lyricist, and I'ma leave like that, period. You sniff lines, I'll write lines. You've now entered in my mind.
Okay, back up. You sniff lines, I write lines. Gosh. Okay. Let me just pick up on some of the lyrics here. I think I missed a bar when I was listening to him as I was kind of watching him perform here. Let's just back up one more time.
All I ever wanted was somebody to hear me, and all I ever wanted was somebody to feel me. And everybody wanna tell me that I'm out of my head when I'm on the mic, that's fine, but that don't scare me. It's been a long time, but I'm back now. Rap out, welcome to the rap house. Rap out where I live till I pass out. Blackout, everybody keep on wondering if I still rap now. Are you serious? Anybody out there hearing this? Yo, I came in the game as a lyricist, and I'ma leave like that, period. You.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I could tell the guy's been through a lot of stuff. Be patient with me if you don't mind. I'm just trying to put my thoughts around this right now.
Yeah,
because all he wanted is someone to hear him, someone to, communicate with and relate to. I get that.
Somebody to feel me. And everybody wanna tell me that I'm out of my head when I'm on the mic, that's fine, but that don't scare me. It's been a long time, but I'm back now. Rap out, welcome to the rap house. Rap out where I live till I pass out. Blackout, everybody keep on wondering if I still rap now. Are you serious?
Did he go MIA for a while? I mean, were people thinking he was out of the game and then, just thought that maybe he just went on and gave up the whole thing? Kind of curious. I feel like I need some further backstory before this story, before Mansions.
Anybody out there hearing this? Yo, I came in the game as a lyricist, and I'ma leave like that, period. You sniff lines, I'll write lines. You've now entered in my mind, and you better get ready cause you might find I'm from a different place in my kind. It's a little bit different than yours. Quit snoring, hip-hop isn't dead. It's just been in the morning from the moment I quit recording. Quick record this, listen, I'm warming up and you're misinformed. If you think that I'm slipping up, this ain't sick enough, then I'll skip the chorus.
Like the cuts they just got in the video. I like the visuals. You got a cut with a pause and a cut with a pause. Kind of a little. I don't want to use the word choppy because you guys all schooled me that I happened to stumble across an actual phrase that people use, but it seems kind of that way visually and maybe even a little lyrically as well. But back in the game, don't rule them out.
It's just been in the morning from the moment I quit recording. Quick record this, listen, I'm warming up and you're misinformed. If you think that I'm slipping up, this ain't sick enough, then I'll skip the chorus. I've been here, ain't nobody heard of me. Yeah, I'ma turn this beat to a murder scene. I don't live for the world, I restrain me. You do what you wanna, but you can't contain me. Lazy is not a character trait of mine. Don't wait in line. This is the current condition of my state of mind.
Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. He's not lazy. Maybe introspective. Maybe taking some time to put his thoughts down on a paper. Dealing with life. All of the stuff that goes along with it. But he's engaged.
You do what you wanna, but you can't contain me. Lazy is not a character trait of mine. Don't wait in line. This is the current condition of my state of mind. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. This is all I have, all I have. All I ever wanted was somebody to get this. All I ever wanted was somebody to play this. Yeah, take my song, put it on they play, and get goosebumps every time they play it. Wait.
He's talking to me. He's talking to me. The guy with the goosebumps all the time. He's talking to me. Hey, he's talking to me. He's talking to me. Now, love the bridge. Love how he roses up a bit. He's dealing with devils and all of that dynamic in his mind. Is it real? Is all of this real? You know, it's like.
All I ever wanted was somebody to get this. All I ever wanted was somebody to play. Don't
go back
crazy.
here.
You put me in a room with a mic, you will not restrain me. You do what you want.
I like the transition in the bridge is just excuse me, that's kind of what brings in the chillage for me, you know. I think lyrics get me first. Lyrics get me first almost always, you know. The music gets me second, I'd have to say. But when you put the two together, they become that dynamic duo that just gives you the 1-2 punch. Listen to the transition from his previous bars into... I'm waiting for people to just make fun of me because these terms really make sense. So it's like, yeah, bars. But they leading up to that bridge is super effective.
But you can't contain me. Lazy is not a character trait of mine. Don't wait in line. This is the current condition of my state of mind. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. This is all I have, all I have.
I respect that.
All I ever wanted was somebody to get this. All I ever wanted was somebody to play this. Yeah, take my song, put it on they play, and get goosebumps every time they play it. Wait, this my calling or not, Father? Maybe I should just not bother. Go back to that 9 to 5, but I am not a quitter, so quit that. I never been a killer, but I guarantee I kill tracks. Put him in the coffin, lost it. Rip that, trying to make an impact in rap. Is that insane? Well, I guess so. Rap though, but they give me that pencil, and you ain't never gonna make it. It's all mental. I am in a place where I can't let go. I still work a job and do this, and y'all know what's stupid. I thought all you had to do was get a record deal and yo, things start moving.
Well, how do you get a record deal? I mean, when you're doing this and stuff and you're just doing your normal day job, and should I just quit this and just go back to work and just give up my dream? Don't give up your dreams. Dream big. You know, make it happen. If you've got talent and you want to kind of pursue it, great. If you don't have talent and you think you do, ask them if you do. So that, ask somebody if you've got talent, and if you don't, listen to them. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell that a lot of stuff he's talking about, writing and perseverance and following his dreams and stuff like that, you know M is behind it. You know that M is a contributor. He is the driver. He's in the driving seat for this young man. And this young man watched M, and he followed his footsteps and understood how to be able to take his feelings in his life and be able to portray them for everyone else to see in such an incredible artistic way. I'm not going to go down the rabbit trail of NF versus M. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to try and compare the two, right? But people have influences on your life. People pave a way sometimes that you can follow and respect, you know, and I just, I'm loving them. Okay, I'm going to say them, you know, I'm loving them.
In a place where I can't let go. I I still work a job and do this. And y'all know it's stupid. I thought all you had to do was get a record deal and yo, things start moving. But that's not the case because most of the time, the artist you hear, you keep on thinking that artist is new, but that artist has probably been at it for years.
Yeah.
In the back of my mind,
Yeah.
thinking, am I wasting my time dreaming? And I ain't got no money in my wallet, but I guarantee the way that I ain't gonna leave this. I need this. I swear to y'all, I need this. And this hip hop.
Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Profound. They gotta think about that one for a while. He doesn't want it. He's not pursuing it to become famous. He needs it. Grab that dream, man. Just hang onto it.
Well, I better guarantee the way that I ain't gonna leave this. I need this. I swear to y'all, I need this.
Wow.
And this hip hop's in my veins. If you cut me, I'ma bleed it. And yo, what you think I write raps for no reason? No. Take my pain and I put them in a song. Ever since them pills, they took my mind. I've been a different person. Don't try to predict my verses. What you're hearing now is me. Whether I'm in front or behind that curtain, I stand behind these words. I'm a Christian, but I'm not perfect. Don't tell me to calm down. I'm calm now. Listen, I'm just working. Yeah, it might take a minute to get it, but once you get it, everything will be crystal clear. I don't think they see my vision here. I don't think they see my vision here.
Man. Come on, man. I want to go out. I want to go running outside in that rain, screaming at the top of my lungs, and following my dream. Oh. Man, to be in a position to want, to need, to bleed. Wow. Wow. To identify what you want in life so much to where you can bleed it. What an incredible place to be. What an incredible place to find yourself. Okay, side story. My son, he's walking the house right now. He's walking up to me. He's kind of wondering, what am I going to do? Like when I grow up, what am I going to do? Like I worked at the home base, which is like a Home Depot when I was a kid. I worked at Taco Bell. I worked at Save on Drugs. I worked at Costco, which at the time was Price Club. I worked at a video store. I bounced around, never really had passion, and then I kind of fell into the mortgage business about 15 years ago. Became a loan officer, kind of grindish. Never really did it for me, even though I did it for like 15 years, and then became a trainer to train new hires, to train them how to use the systems and all that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden I realized, yeah, that's what I want to be. I want to be a trainer. I want to help people become successful and show them that path. And it just resonated with me. And not everybody's going to get that. Not everyone's going to be able. A person can live their entire lives. My dad, your entire life trying to figure out what you want and never finding it and just finding yourself part of the grind. And I've learned that money's not all of it. Money, yeah, makes the mortgage payment, makes the rent, all that kind of stuff, buys food. But you know something? Man, like this guy, find out what your passion is. Find out what you can do in that field, whether it be, a forest ranger or a police officer or firefighter or an artist, This is I'm resonating with this song, as you can probably tell. Sorry.
Everything will be crystal clear. I don't think they see my vision here. I don't think they see my vision here. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how I feel. Oh, this is all I have. All I have. Don't tell me that this isn't real. Don't tell me this ain't how
I have a question. Off the topic. Hang on, let me just get to a point.
Tell me that this is.
Okay, I have a question. Be honest. Be honest. Isn't wearing your pants like that kind of uncomfortable? I look at. I admit I'm an old boomer. I get it, but I'm kind of wondering. Like every once in a while, I'm in the 7-Eleven with my kid or something, or we're out at the grocery store, and boom, there are the pants down, and I'm kind of wondering. First of all, okay, I have questions. Okay, first question, and I mean no disrespect. I'm honestly curious, and so all of you friends out there know that I'm sincere. Okay, so I'm kind of going. First of all, how do they stay up? That's number one. That's one question I have. Number two, is it comfortable? Number three, deep down inside. Okay, now this is the funny one. This is the part that kind of cracks me up. Deep down inside, even though you're kind of putting, you want to be able to project what you want to project, right? Deep down inside, don't you kind of go, man, I wish I could just pull my pants up and just put my belt on and move on. I'm just wondering. I think the safest place to get ever ask that is here. Okay, so please, only a couple of you guys chime in. I'm sure I'm going to get 1,000 comments as to the whole dynamic there. I'm not saying it looks bad. It looks cool, but I'm looking at it from the standpoint of mechanics. Okay, I'm going, how do they stay up or down? How do they stay mid? How do they stay mid? Do you find it comfortable? And do you wish you could just go, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to pull my pants up and go with it. I'm just curious. I know I'm thinking weird. I just got to ask.
This isn't real. This isn't real. This isn't real. This is all that I have. This is all that I have.
Yes. Okay, so very cool song, just from the dynamics of the actual song itself. The bridges were great. The buildup of each bridge was creative, right? Didn't stick with the same bridge. You added elements and vocals and instruments and stuff like that as you made your way through the song at each different bridge. You can hear the passion in his voice. You can hear how he's trying to pour out his soul. It's a very impassioned song. And so, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to hear this? This is one of those where it's kind of like, forgetting about the whole Eminem, NF comparisons. This is just flat out a great track. It's great. It's fantastic. It leaves me to where I'm going, you know what? I want to go, okay, next. Let's do the next song. And then it's like it's an unfolding. It's an unfolding for me right now going, okay, he's laying some interesting groundwork here as far as the dynamic of how important this is to him. He's got to make it work. He's persevering because he needs it. He bleeds it, all of it. And with that, let's just cut this one. I've gone way too long. But thank you for joining me. Another fun song. Well, take care. See you next time.